Welcome everyone to the 2011 Arimaa World Championship round 11 game, but basically this is a game for determining the third place winner of the Arimaa World Championship. This game will be between Fritzlein, also known as Fritzlein, and Tuks, whose real name is Daniel Scott. This game is brought to you by our sponsors, iggamecenter.com, where you can play from over 100 modern and classic abstract strategy games, including Arimaa. Also, Z-Man Games, the official publisher of the Arimaa board game, now available in hundreds of specialty game stores worldwide. And WYPS, a clever word game played on a triangular board with hexagonal spaces, available at wyps.info. And littlegolem.net, a turn-based strategy gaming website. Our commentators today are Sean Deligault from France. Also, we'll be having Greg Mang from Canada. Greg isn't with us yet, but he'll be joining shortly. And Jean is now the four-time Arimaa World Champion. He just yesterday won his championship game. And without any further ado, I'll turn it over to Jean.
Thanks a lot, Omar. So hello everyone and welcome to the game. That promises to be a pretty exciting game. I think these two have met already in round 4 of the preliminaries. And Fritzlein won the game, but that was a very tense game. And so we are definitely expecting a very tense and very fun game, I suppose. Tuks has not made it to the top 3 in the World Championships yet, but my feeling is that it's just a matter of time before he can do so. And so I expect Fritzlein to have his hands full trying to win this game. So the game should start in a couple of minutes, and we will be joined by Greg very soon, I suppose. So I have no idea which kind of opening we should expect. Fritzlein is probably going to use a symmetric setup, probably some kind of 99 of 9 setup, a standard setup, and I suppose Tuks should do the same probably. So we should have a kind of standard opening with players trying to attack with a horse along the edge and either pull rabbits or get some kind of elephant plus horse attack if they can.
I haven't noticed Carl using his signature setup with the rabbits forward, with 4 rabbits forward. Do you think he might use that in this game?
Well, I think it's another kind of 99 of 9 setup. You are basically exchanging a rabbit for a piece. And basically the rabbit could be on c2 and f2 behind the trap as Fritzlein does, but it could just as well be on b1 and g1 behind the horses. And I think that's basically equivalent, so there are some pros and some cons, but it's another variation, and it's a very nice variation on the usual 99 of 9 theme. So I think Greg just joined. So hello, Greg, and what are your thoughts on the game?
Oh, hi guys. Yeah, my thoughts are, I guess Tuks has been playing aggressively in the openings, but sometimes he charges his pieces right into danger. So hopefully he's been studying or preparing for Fritzlein's style of play. And I think for Fritzlein, the goal is to get good control over the board, and for Tuks it'll be to play aggressively but without getting into difficulty.
Yeah, I think the opening might be a key in this game. I used to have the impression that Tuks was often too conservative in the opening and had to fight a downhill battle, an uphill battle, I mean. But yeah, lately he's been playing very aggressively in the opening and maybe sometimes even too aggressively, maybe just leaving pieces to be hostaged or taken hostage basically. But if he manages to find some balance between aggressiveness and conservativeness, that's going to be a very tough game.
Do you know if did the players start late today? Seems a little late getting started.
Or I think they entered the game around exactly the hour, so I expect the game is they're probably chatting. Well, they were chatting probably 15 minutes ago, so I expect the game to start within a few seconds. I'm probably going to lose that bet.
Yeah, I was looking at their other game earlier, and it was interesting because in the Open Classic there were a lot of games that had camel hostages featuring, and when these two players played, the colors were reversed. Fritzlein had the silver pieces, and his camel nearly got into huge difficulty with the frame, with the hostage, but then Tuks tried to frame it on the C3 square, and then it sneaked away and then caused some trouble. So the last game, Tuks almost got the advantage in the opening with a very unusual play.